been watching for you, of course, is unfolding in White River in Mpumalanga. That's where police have raided what we understand to be a training camp that appears to have been used for other activities. Tumelo Machogo is part of our team keeping up with that raid and joins us now live. And Tumelo, a staggering number of people have been arrested so far. Tell us what's happened.
Well, indeed, about 95 of Libyan nationals have been taken for questioning by the police, also to check if they are illegally in South Africa, to check their passport and also to check if they're legally in South Africa. The police started this raid this morning with immigration and also other law enforcement agency to come and actually raid this camp here. But I'm just going to ask Lungile just to show us about what's happening here at the camp and also some of these things that the police have also discovered here. These are some of the things that they have discovered. That looks like I don't know if it's a real gun or it's just a makeshift gun, but it's one of those things that police have also discovered here. A lot of them they have been discovered here, and also they are still continuing with their raid. This is some of the stuff that they have been using here, the food that they've been using. This is actually one of the camp also that it's believed that these people have been sleeping in, and some of the camps now the police are asking them to fetch all their documents so that they can leave this center. About 95 of them have been taken in for questioning by the police and also law enforcement agency to actually check if these people were illegally in the country. The owner of the facility has declined to comment to us and also has not been speaking to us just to tell us about what kind of activities have been run here by them and also these people that they were here. These are some of the people that have been taken in. They are now leaving. They are going to be taken into a police van so that they can be taken to White River Police Station where they can actually check if they are legally in the country. We were speaking to police earlier. They were telling us that actually they've been receiving a number of incidents, especially criminal activities that have been happening in Masoyi, which is not far from where we are, which is one of the townships here, where they're saying that the community there has been complaining about a lot of people that look like they are coming from Northern Africa. That's saying that they've been terrorizing the community and also committing crimes in those areas. Also, I'm just going to ask Lungile also to just get closer. The camp, they look filthy. The stench also here is unbearable. You can imagine they've been living in these conditions for a very long time, and also we understand that they've been sleeping here, about 95 of them. But you can imagine it's quite filthy and it's quite dirty, and it's also the stench here. It's quite unbearable. But let me just try, and also it's quite dark. We're not sure if you guys are going to be able to see the visuals here, but this is what we've been seeing. There's a lot of food debris that are also being left on the ground. It's quite it's quite dirty and filthy, and you can imagine the smell also here. It's quite unbearable, and these are some of the stuff that now have been turned around because now they are looking for documents and also to fetch some of their belongings so that they can go with those belongings to the police stations, because after this, if they've been found that they were in the country illegally, they're going to be deported. But the police are saying that because of the crimes also that have been committed in Masoyi area, they're going to be investigating those crimes to ensure that also they have not committed any crimes in Masoyi, because the communities have been complaining about people that look like they're coming from Northern Africa that have been terrorizing their communities, and also saying that there are a lot of crimes that they still need to investigate in here. But also, I'm just going to also ask Lungile also to move around with me to show you also. Here is also one of the makeshift gym that also is here in one of the camps. It's believed that they were using this gym to train here also. Ayanda, it also looks like a gym, but this is the only place that I can say it's actually quite clean, and it doesn't have any quite of the smell that we have discovered here with the food and also with the smell of like a foul smell that has been coming from these areas. The police are here, hundreds, at least many police officers are here. Also, the immigration officers are here to ensure that they also take all of them, these 95 Libyan nationals, to the police station where they can start processing them, and also to ensure if they're in the country legally, and also to check if they have not committed any crime. One of them is also now living. They have been taken back. He's going to one of the vehicles where they have been packing their belongings, and also to take them to a nearby police station in White River, where they're also going to be monitoring to ensure that these Libyan nationals were in the country legally so.
Tumelo, I suppose, what we've seen here is absolutely astonishing, but just for the benefit of the viewer, I wonder if we can take a step back. What was that camp meant to be used for, and what do police suspect was actually happening there?
Well, the camp outside, it just says that it's a camp for security training. But when the police were saying that they've been doing their investigation, but also getting tip-off from community members, when they came here, they discovered that this was a camp that seemed to be operating as a military camp because of the amount of the stuff that they have found here. They're saying that, and also the equipment that have been used here, they believe that this area, this camp rather, was used as a military training camp for these 95 Libyan nationals. It's not clear if this operation has been ongoing for a number of years, but the police believe that these people have been here for months.
Tumelo Machogo, thanks very much indeed. A very important story that we'll keep watching as it unfolds. Tumelo's live to us there from White River. You've heard there of 95 Libyan nationals who've been found to have been taking refuge there. It's unclear exactly what they were doing, but it doesn't help, I suppose, that the surrounding areas in that particular region are saying, in fact, they have been terrorized for a number of weeks, months, perhaps even longer than that. We'll keep watching that story as it continues to unfold.